I'm Nancy with Ladybugs Flowers and Rustic Decor, and today we're going to be making a simple little glass. I'm going to say a bit of soap holder. We're going to put feet on the bottom of it. It came with them. I took them off. They was just little rubbery feet, but we are going to use our little half beads to put them on. And I have cut this out already to fit it, pretty much. I might need to trim off some, but that's what we're doing. And it would be a good little Valentine's Day decor. But what I am going to do is put my Mod Podge on the smooth part of the glass. So, I did put some on. Might have put too much, but I've got a napkin that I can wipe off. But we do want enough on there to let's make it my thing shake, my phone, to glue for it to stay. We don't want it falling off. I mean, it can be used in a plate holder too. It also, you could put it on your stove eye if you wanted to hold like your spoons and stuff, your utensils, your flippers, that you're cooking with. I'm just wiping some of that off. And I'm going to stick it down. Press it on real good. Just rubbing it real good to get it to stick to that Mod Podge. And it'll take it a good minute to get real good and stuck because of the glass. It's going to have to dry. So, and I might need a little more. Not for sure, but what I'm going to do here is just scrape what I can off around the sides with my little sander. But anyways, I thought it was a cute, and you actually could gift this out as well if you wanted to. It would be a cute little gift to give like a co-worker or your kids to give to their teacher, Sunday school teacher, just whomever. So, the lady that I seen that was doing it actually was gifting it out to, I guess, family members, and there I go. But anyways, there it is. That's the way it looks. Really can't see the glittery part. You can see some glitter coming through it in the light. But what I want to do is put some feet on the bottom of it to where it will set up and not put them little rubbery I mean, you could, if that's what you want to do. But I'm going to stick these little half beads down on it. I thought it would be cute. So we're going to put 4 of them. Trying to space them because it will not sit right. It'll be tilty. But if you wanted to put it in a plate holder, you could do that too. You know, if you just wanted it, if you found something that you really liked to display in your home, that's a great idea, especially around Christmas. If you found like a bag that you liked. Or picture wrapping paper. You probably could put cloth just as well. Too. Alright, we got our 4 feet. Can't really see them that good. But we got them on there. And that's the way to set up. So I also want to put some of these around it. I'm not going to like just put them so close. But I do want to put some around the edge of it. And that glue dries pretty quick. The hot glue does. So wherever you place it, that's where it'll be unless you just rip it off. I'm not measuring how far I'm going, and I kind of guess I need to look if I'm getting them close enough to the edge, about the same. And you can take them and get them off. But I am going to place these all the way around. Spacing, I guess, about an inch apart. And that might not be setting level neither, but I think that we'll see what we have done to make it sit more level, because you do want it to be level. You don't want it to sit unlevel. Whoops. I'll have to get that glue off. And happy Friday, everybody. I've had a hectic day of trying to get all that done earlier. I'm not real good at the technology stuff. And so, but I finally got it figured out. I'm not trying to be forever on this. Had to get that off. By putting these on there, I guess it would be better for a little soap dish in your bathroom. Or your kitchen. I mean, I guess you could set your coffee creamer or whatever on it too. Instead of your spoons. Alright. And let me see here. What I'm going to do is put 2 on each side. That way it'll hold. So we'll have 8 altogether feet. And maybe it won't shift that way. I've had the feet off for a while too, so but that's how it looks, if you can see it, with its little beads around it. I think it's very cute, and I think it would be a cute little gift. Nothing expensive. This is something that I thought would be cute. So this will take longer than what that was. Sitting on it. So just mixing my go-to colors on there that I think looks rustic looking. And we're going to paint this jar up. And you got just a dabble on there because you can kind of spread it to begin with your first coat, but it's not going to give it good coverage. Which is not going to cover good on the first coat, either way it goes. Get my jar turned around. Try not to get the paint all over me, but I will. do want to take just some more of this brown, which I am going to cover up my paint because I got too much. That way it won't be wasted. And just kind of give it a little dab all over it to take out some of that darkness. To bring a rust look out in the jar. Really need my glasses on to be able to tell what I'm doing. Alright, around it. And you could just cut out for the little heart. It's a little fox. It's a little family of foxes. So I am going to Mod Podge that onto this jar. Trying to get it as level as I can. And then I am going to take some of this paint and just kind of go around the edge of it. My burlap. To go around the top. So I'm just going to cut out a piece of it. Not wanting to cover up that picture so it ain't going to be that big around. If I need to cut off some more, I will. Not wanting to cover it up. Then we're going to take some of our cut that ruffled edge off. I'm going to go ahead and glue this anyways to the top part of the jar. Wrong way. And then we're going to take our jute string and go around it. So I am going to put glue on the string. Jute rope whatever you want to call it. Just to make it look like it's an old-timey little jar that they put the fabric around. And I'm going to glue that, cut it off and glue it. And then I am going to cut just a little bit off around, not much. To where it looks almost even around it. And there's our little jar with our little foxes on it. And then I do want to take some of my pink fabric and it ain't just it's pink like plaid. I am going to cut off that white edge. And I'm only going to do one because I don't want it to be real big. I'm going to cut off just some of my regular pink. Well, that'll be alright. I'll try to rip it again. Take some of that extra off. I'm going to make these my frillies, so I'm not wanting it to be real long. That's why it didn't. Well, that one really ain't, but I'm going to get this out of the way. Take some of this like thermal material. And then the other pink. And then we're going to take a piece of our jute string and do as we normally do. Lay aside a piece, but I'm not going to fold it. If I need to cut some off of it, I will. Well, and I'm just going to lay that one up there. Then we're going to tie it. Then we'll stick it over here. I guess on that side. Cut just a little bit of it off around. Put our glue on there. Get it glued over here to the side. And if I think any more needs to be cut off, we'll cut it off. Then what I want to do is just stick one of them half beads on it. I ain't going to paint it. We'll leave it as is. Right in the middle. Try to get it in the middle. And then there we are. There's our little could be our soap. And then there's our little jar that you could just set out for just a decor on the little plate. You can make more than just one jar to put on there if you had smaller ones. But anyways, I think they both turned out cute, or you don't have to put it on there. You could just have that out and it not be. Hope you enjoyed the video, and always remember, you are enough, and have a blessed night. Thank you.